Hello, my Buffy friends, fans, and family. We're gonna start season 2, and I'm really excited. And thank you for being patient because I know that I said, oh yeah, we're gonna start season 2 really soon, and then it kept getting delayed. But honestly, it's just trying to get my office unpacked and trying to get it into a space where I can work again it's mission impossible. When I'm done, I'll take you guys all on a little office tour so you can see why I needed a bigger office and what I have done to sort of reconfigure things. I'm just realizing after I burped that this is supposed to be an uncut thing for my Patreon patrons. That's the other thing, is that if you pay $1 on Patreon monthly, you can apparently hear me do a massive burp. Run to the $1 tier or higher to see me carefully and painstakingly, before each Buffy recap, show you a piece of my really embarrassingly huge collection of Anthony Head memorabilia. And we will decorate this little cubby. We'll decorate that little cubby behind me like an advent calendar. Like a really embarrassing advent calendar. I am about to hit play on Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 2, Episode 1, When She Was Bad. Let's get into it. The Anointed was such a wasteful character. They make such a big deal about him, and then it comes to like nothing in this season. Spoilers!
Oh, okay, I got one. It's a madhouse. A
Planet of the Apes.
Can I finish, please?
Why are they walking through a cemetery in Sunnydale at night? They know their friend is the Slayer. They know that this is gonna happen every episode from here on out.
Yeah, but on the plus side, no monsters or stuff.
I'm just so restless.
Like, why have there been no monsters?
I got a movie for you.
Cinder.
You're Amish. You can't fight back, because you're Amish. I mocked you with my ice cream cone, Amish guy.
Witness.
These kids watch weird movies. Well, I think that, but then I remember that I watched a lot of those movies too. Are you wiping it in her hair, dude? Come on, man. You are not invited! You are not involved! You're not a part of this, Elizabeth.
Hi, guys.
Theory. The vampires only go where Buffy is. Buffy's a vampire magnet.
Hence the shoes.
I may have overcompensated a little bit.
I legitimately saw those exact shoes at fucking Forever 21 when I was shopping with my kid.
Like locusts, crawling around, mindlessly bent on feeding and mating, destroying everything in sight in their relentless, pointless desire to exist.
I love you. I feel like Snyder, wanted to be a bully, but he couldn't pass the thing to become a cop.
I might as well be talking to myself.
Every scene with him is gold.
They had drum rituals, mobile sculptures, raves, naked mud dances. You would have just hated it with a fiery passion.
Yeah, that's not your audience. See, she's acting all like you'd hate it, but then in just a few episodes we find out that no, he probably would actually like that kind of thing a little bit too much, and it would make him evil.
We got vampires? I thought the Hellmouth was closed.
Well, it's closed, but not gone. The mystical energy that emanates from it is still concentrated in this area.
Which means we're still the undead's favorite party town.
I wonder if they're here for any purpose, particularly.
You're the Watcher. I just work here.
It's weird that the Watcher thing only happens during the school year. There are vampires in LA. I know, because I watched Angel. I watched a documentary about it called Angel. I like that so many times Giles can tell something is wrong with Buffy because she's taking the job too seriously.
I'm ready.
Whatever they got coming next, I'm ready.
They got vampires in LA, but they also got coke in LA.
We will put our faith in him. He will show us the way.
No, he would just sit there and be useless.
I've killed you once. It shouldn't be too difficult to do it again.
I would have made a different choice than the Scooby-Doo mask. I would have chosen, like, just to change the face, not it be a Scooby-Doo mask. I don't think the master would. I don't think he's that good at special effects makeup. Oh my God, Edward, get out!
Is that it? Is that everything? You know, because you woke me up from a really good dream.
Getting choked by Anthony Edwards. Oh, this one time when I went to hell. That is awful. Celebrities are real people.
You got something on your nose.
Oh, wow. That was... Yikes.
The ground is consecrated. It burns.
No shit. This is the only time that ever comes up. Vampires dig their way out of their graves all the time in these graveyards. So, I don't know what consecrated means, but most graveyards, like, are, I think, or are considered holy ground. If this was Highlander, they couldn't go there. Man, I love this song. That was one of those songs that in the 90s, if you were at somebody's house and they put that on, it was going down. That and Mazzy Star. I'm supposed to be watching this show, not just like, I'm not supposed to be getting lost in the nostalgia of the music with my eyes closed. I can't help it though, it's a good song. It's like all of her friends are like aware now that she's trying to burn everything to the ground.
You know, we've never really been close, which is nice because I don't really like you that much, but...
She was trying to do something nice for Buffy. And then this happens. I really like Cordelia. What in the Scooby-Doo music is this?
It's a very interesting point about Trout you just brought up now.
Trout?
Hey, that's me!
Trout? Yes, Trout.
Yeah, it's me!
Good morning.
The master. I went by his grave last night, and they have a vacancy.
How did they just go into a cemetery and dig up a plot that belongs to somebody? You can't just take it.
I'll see you all in the library later. We'll continue this discussion.
About Trout.
Hey!
Well, is there anything on when the ceremony might take?
It scared the fuck out of me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that an offensive term? Should I say undead American?
That's a fucking weird joke.
You're wasting time.
Just stay out of my way.
Happy to oblige.
Oh my god, they keep trying to get the last word. That scene could have been so much shorter if they just would have let the other one have the last word. That was somebody going, I have all these really great cliche lines I can pull out of a hat.
It is a trap.
This is cool as hell.
Just isn't for her.
That's cool as hell. Because she wasn't the one that was closest to them. It's like to the master when he died.
If you'd worked with us for 5 seconds, you could have stopped this.
Dude is always Captain Hindsight.
If they hurt Willow, I'll kill you.
You won't do shit, Xander.
The question becomes, how are we going to pass the time till then?
Why doesn't the vampire just sit up? Like, just once I think it might be really good for my back to hang like that. We have to add this to the list of times that Giles is knocked out. We have to write this down. So I'm pretty sure that he was knocked out 3 times in season 1. And then now he's knocked out again. So we're at 4. We're at 4 concussions. It's not looking good.
It's over.
I mean, obviously the easiest way to stop the Master from being resurrected would be to kill those 4. That would be the only way to be sure. This works too. That'd be so much fun. I'm so jealous of actors sometimes. That's what it's like when you go to the chiropractor.
There's a rumor going around that Mr. Cox is the most boring teacher in the entire world.
I think it's really brave for somebody whose last name is Cox to become an educator. Of teenagers especially.
How about miniature golf? There's no course here. Okay, miniature tennis.
The 7th heaven-ass music starts playing. This goes on way too long. Like, way too long. Like, why is it still going?
I hate that girl.
I'm not a big fan of you. Alright, well, that is Buffy Season 2, Episode 1, with the longest, like, filler shot at the end there. That was tragic. Like, I felt bad watching it. Like, oh man, that was like some secondhand embarrassment. But there we have it. Buffy Season 2, Episode 1. I really like that episode because Chibomato's in it, and I had a good 90s vibe to it. It really did. Like, that's a very 90s episode. So I really appreciated it because I'm old and I like to look back on my glory days of youth when my knees didn't hurt and my butt cheeks didn't hurt after sitting here and watching a video. So yeah, if you are watching this on YouTube and you would like to see a full-length reaction with some, I mean, just the loudest burp, you can go over to Patreon. The link is in the description box, and you can watch this whole video without, you know, any edits or anything like that. All the embarrassing parts and my foghorn laugh. Otherwise, check out the description box to see all the links to all these other places that you can find me. Like, comment, subscribe, tell all of your friends who like Buffy. And as soon as we're done with the Britney Spears book recap, there's one more part of that. After that, because the strike is over, we're also going to go back to Bridgerton, so I'm really excited. Yeah, so yeah, I'll catch you on the flip side.